Hi guys, I'm excited about this new TP-Link Tapo product. It's called the Tapo CW, is it CW? No, C560WS. Very nice camera. Basically what I'm concentrating on is, what do you want a security camera for? What does anybody want a security camera for? You want to know when somebody's fooling around your house. Someone's there that you don't want there, or maybe it's just that a package is delivered or whatever. Clearly you want to be able to see who that is and a good clear image of that from your camera. And ideally to be able to store it on your phone when that happens. That's the main things that I would like. Clearly good night vision, good day vision, but ideally that it activates when it should activate, it doesn't activate any other time, and it's a clear picture. That's the main thing that we're looking for. So what I'm going to go through in this video is I'm going to do basic information on installation. I'll give you a general idea how to do it, but that's really simple and very clear in the way it's shown in the booklet that comes with the camera. How to set it up within the Tapo app so it works the best, in my humble opinion. I'll go over the basic video quality, how clear is the picture from a distance, and how well does it activate? Like, does it activate immediately, or does it, is there some issues with it? And does it activate when it shouldn't activate? What works well with the camera? What are some of the major pros, and are there any cons? Okay guys, as I said, this is going to be a very basic installation video. As you can see right here, you'll see there's a little screw, and there's another one on the other side. Once you remove those screws, this whole camera slides right out. Now when it slides out, you have a couple of options here. You can screw it straight in through the back, so it's front loading, or you can go up on the top, and then as you can see the camera just slides on, and that's that screwed in. As you can see, there's one right here and there's another one over there. Okay guys, the next thing we're going to do here now is we're going to go to the Apple store, and we're going to type in Tapo. We're going to find the TP-Link Tapo, and I already have it installed, so it opens up. You would have to install it. And as you can see, this is the Tapo app, and I'm moving right into the driveway camera, this camera itself. Show you the detection modes, and as you can see, you've got motion, person, pet detection, vehicle detection, facial recognition. I got my vehicle detection down to a 0, and it's working perfect. The person detection is just at 2, and it works perfect. Pet detection I've got listed at 6, and it picks up cats or anything that walks around, whether you want that or not. And as you can see, you can set it for all. You can adjust where it sets it off, and that's very important, because I can tell you, if you don't have that set right and you got a road close to you, you're going to be going down. It'll be going off constantly. You can see here, this is the local recording. I have it set up with the H500, the hard drive, so it backs it up there, but it also sets, and I also have it set up now for continuous recording. So I ran the schedule around everything, so it's always recording, right? Video quality, I've got it set at 4K, and I've had no issues. Now I do have this, you can see for night vision, there's 3 different options. I've got it set on the smart mode, so when it requires the light will come on. You can have it in infrared, where it just basically does black and white. You can have it in full color, where the light is on all the time, or you can have it in smart mode, where when it needs the light, it'll come on and go to color, which I find works well. That's what works well for me. There's a detection alarm. I don't have that on. I don't really see any reason for it, where it's making an audible sound or the light is coming on or whatever, but I have mine wired, as you can see, rather than using the Wi-Fi. And this is very important. This is the pan and tilt. So you can set your default mode where you put that where it'll return to that, and that works well. You can also do patrol. I've never used it, and I can't see how it would work sensibly for me because it would be picking up the cars on the road all the time. Of course, you've got your playback and download to download your videos. And you have your facial recognition, which I don't find works that well. I find it doesn't pick me up very well, but you know, it does have it. I don't know really what you'd need it for anyway, but at the same time, it does, you know, pick up the faces. But as you can see, here's a couple of examples of me today, and it still didn't pick it up right. Here we go. I've got some people coming in my driveway, and here you can see how the camera will switch then. The spotlight will come on when it feels it needs it, and then as you can see, it's full color. Very nice picture, and you can see how the camera tracks. Now here I come out of the garage, and immediately, as soon as I open up the door, it immediately catches me right away and follows me around the building. It really is instant, and it never misses. And next, as you can see, as soon as I come around the corner, it immediately starts recording, like immediately, and it's always that way. It's really impressive in that, and it tracks well, as you can see. Follows me around, and you know, it takes clear video. I've took some still shots here now, which I'm going to include, and I'll pop a few of those up here now at the end so you can get a sensible look as to you know, what it looks like from a distance when you zoom in. I personally believe it's as good a quality as you're going to get from any camera, really, but it's definitely nice and clear, you know. Now guys, as you can see, I mean, 70 feet, you could certainly pick out who it is. 60 feet, no doubt, you could identify someone from it. 100 feet, I mean, unlikely, unless you know the person. And 70 feet, you know, the same deal. It's relatively clear.
Hi guys, I'm excited about this.
Hey guys, well, I guess I'm just going to clue it up now as to my thoughts on this. On this 560 WS. Camera in my mind works great. I mean, I've been playing with it now since the 8th of January, so almost 2 weeks, and I found very little negatives. It takes a nice clear picture, records 24/7 with the card, easily accessible, but you know, there are a couple of negatives that I've found with this. Well, I'll go with it. Software is really good. You know, has the ability to set zones, people detection, vehicle detection, and you can set the sensitivity of that. You know, or just put it on all motion and, you know, strictly any motion at all. And it works really well, like really well. I've yet to see it where I could pass by that camera and it not pick it up instantly, and then record the whole event, not partial event, but the whole event. So that works great. There's no question about that. What are the negatives? Well, and as I said, the detection works good, as in the positives. Detection works great, 24/7 recording. You know, it has facial recognition, good night vision, very clear day vision. Overall, just a great camera, and it's cheap, $119 now on Amazon. So I mean, I don't see where you're going to get any better deal on one. The only negatives that I could come across, really, and I'm sure some people will be critical of this who are into cloud storage, that I love this camera because I'm not paying for it, and this is the main reason why I switched from the Google Nest cameras to the Tapo cameras. Was I don't want to pay the subscription anymore.
and they keep putting it up like everything else. So I said, no, I'm done with it. But this has no subscription. It records to the memory card. People who are going to be critical of it would say, well, someone robs the camera as well as the memory card and the whole works. Well, I agree. I think that's a possibility. I think it's a bit extreme for people to be worried about that, but I guess it's a possibility. So me being the same way, I said, well, I need to find a fix for that. So I did. The H500, the Tapo H500, which is basically a network drive that you can record all your videos to. So I purchased that, put a hard drive in it, and I got it set up. And it's a very small device, so it's easy to conceal, poke away, so no one can see it. So in the event that, the bizarre event that someone goes up and robs the camera and the memory card, I still have a copy of it hidden in my house. That combined with people will be critical of the fact that unless you're on the network that the card is, the Wi-Fi network that the camera is installed, you cannot download the video. Well, you can. This is the funny thing, is you can't via the app and just simply go download, but there's a feature within the app where you can hit record. So you can watch the event, which is likely only a few minutes long, or at the most, likely it's a few seconds long. And anyway, you hit record and it will record that then to your phone. So that works. Or you have an Apple phone, you do a screen recording. So what you can see all the videos on your app, on the app. So you can see it's all recorded and set there. So as long as you can see it, well then, you can certainly access it and get a hold of it. But that's the only thing I could see. The other negative, and this was the biggest one that I've seen, and I still haven't found a fix for it, but I hope I do. When I have a vehicle in the driveway, cars going up and down. It's a busy street that we live on here. As the cars are going up and down the road, the light reflects off the car and it gives a false reading to the camera that there's a vehicle in the driveway. I've played around with this and changed the settings, dropped them down to a 0, and you could get 4 or 5 in a night, which is more than I want, and it's very disappointing that that's an issue. But that happens, and I mean, that's it. Anyway, 4K, great tracking, great software, 24/7 recording, $119 for a 4K camera. I mean, I don't see where you go wrong. I would highly recommend this camera.